Hey, before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know I accidentally recorded like half of this video and then went back to like edit it and stuff and realized I was muted. I just wanted to share that with you guys before we continued on through the video. But all right, hey, it's been a while. I've been hiding out in my little den, just trying to get some upgrades done and really just trying to reinvigorate the creative juices. But the content drought is over and I'm back because I just always have more to say. Today's topic is arc raiders, because if you haven't been in the streams, please join me sometime if you haven't. But if you've been in the streams, you would know that I have been playing a lot of arc raiders. And just as like a blanket statement, you know, if you don't want to watch the whole video, I think Arc Raiders is great. I actually think it might be pretty much the peak of the genre, give or take some issues that I might have. Yeah, there are just some things that I think are not so great. Like and subscribe. And for those of you who actually do want to watch more of the video, you should know that this is coming out directly after the first Cold Snap update. So if you're watching this in the future, please don't call me dumb and stuff for things that have not changed or happened yet. So hey, first off, I've played way too many extraction looter shooters. Like way too many. I could start naming them off to try and convince you to believe me, but really right now I'm just feeling too lazy. I'm trying out a new editing style, and you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But this is why you should listen to me when I say that Arc Raiders has some glaring issues that I'd like to address. And I've been talking about this issue just for the extraction looter shooter genre as a whole for a long time. And I even made a couple videos a few years back about it. And I just want to say that I told you so, that I was right, and haha, I called it. But it's whatever. Long story short, it's progression. Long story long, let me explain. When I first played, I was amazed by the amount of detail that this studio put into, everything. From the maps.
Hey, do you guys like Burger King?
To the map sizes, the different weather effects.
You son of a bitch.
The audio is fantastic. And don't even get me started on the lighting. I immediately saw that this game was going to be a bright candle in the genre just because of the sheer amount of love and detail that they put into this game. And the proof is in the pudding.
Would you just look at it?
Now, as pretty and as shiny and as genuinely super cool the game is, it still needs a why. If I asked you why you played Arc Raiders, you'd obviously give me different reasons, because that's just how good the core gameplay is. The combat, the proximity chat goofery, the overall atmosphere, etc. But I'm asking literally, what's the point of Arc Raiders? Why am I facing the dangers of going topside and fighting the Arcs and the Raiders and stuff? And now I know a handful of you thinking, well, dumb stupid fox, it's so that you can upgrade your skill tree and complete missions or quests with the loot that you gather. Which, okay, yeah, fine, average YouTube commenter, but I challenge you to brain a little bit further. What does that lead to? What's the end game of that? If there's a specific cosmetic that you're dying to have, hell yeah, cool, go for it. But in my eyes, if all the progression in an extraction looter shooter leads back to weapons and armor and PvP and stuff, then there really is no progression at all. And I feel like you've missed out on literally half the demographic you're aiming for. Has anyone in here played Marauders? Anybody? Maybe? Have you played Marauders? Anyway, Marauders is just the first game that comes to mind when I think about the mission setup that Arc Raiders has. And I know a lot of other games can pretty much just follow this example. Again, it's just the first one that came to mind. Pretty much the mission setup is go to X place, do X thing, woohoo, you get items, we're done here. You're rewarded with some items that help you survive longer or do some sweet PvP. And in my opinion, it really feels more like checking off a list rather than doing absolutely anything meaningful in the game. Arc Raiders has definitely thrown in their own little twist with the skill tree, and I'll be honest, I love the skill tree. Skill tree, amazing. I don't know what it is about it, but really you can throw a skill tree into any game and I'm gonna love it. I can't help it. Skill tree forever. But I will say, as much as I love it. I do love it. It just doesn't feel as impactful to the actual game as much as I thought it was, at least. Like, I don't really know what I imagined it to be, and I'm sure if you took it away, I would definitely notice the difference, kind of thing. But speaking of progression stuff, why not just let the level keep going up? I mean, I know I haven't even fully maxed it out yet, but why not just let the number level keep going? Of course, put a cap on the amount of skill points that you can actually use in the skill tree. That's fine. But why not just let the number keep going up? Because I'm sure people would love being like, oh yeah, I'm level 163, just to kind of show how long they've been playing the game, how long they've been supporting type of thing. I don't even know if I explained that correctly, and I kind of derailed myself, but oh yeah, so in Arc Raiders, you can choose to put your loot and XP into various things. Not just the skill tree, but you've also got your workshops, you've got your projects like the Expedition or the Flickering Flames, and you've got your Raider decks. All of which are pretty cool in their own right. But listen, y'all, we gotta start knowing the difference between having things to do and having real progression. Let me ask you like this. Why the hell would I bring in any of my nice loot, like any of it, knowing I could lose to a million different things, when I can just run in with a free loadout? The one ass time that I decided to actually get geared up, get a couple friends who were also geared up, we were super pumped to go fight the Matriarch for the first time, tried it on stream. 45 seconds into the match, we run out of the bunker all excited and stuff and just get murdered by some spawn campers who steal all our stuff. And I got super butthurt about it, and I haven't attempted it again. I'm just saying though, like, what's the point of me grinding out to level up all these workshops if I'm just going to be running a free loadout 90% of the time anyways? And to be clear, I'm not hating on the idea of a free loadout. I use it more often than not, but I can in the same breath say that it does kind of take away from the point of leveling up your workshops. I mean, really, I just use my workshops as like a glorified bandage and shield recharging station. I barely use the workshops, and if I do, it's for small things. And that's just me talking about the workshops, because the projects and the Raider deck just doesn't really spark joy for me either. Are they kind of cool? Yeah, but it's just cosmetics or merits or stuff for PvP, right? Or just stuff to buy more cosmetics. What are we working towards? I was just really hoping that they were going to take the Raider den to like higher levels than it is currently. Showing off your expensive loot and stuff is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. But it gets like a 2 out of 10 on the immersion scale. And I mean, what? I can't look around? I can't really explain it, but I just want to do something outside of the core gameplay. You know, take a walk around Speranza. I mean, look, there's a chair. And yes, I would like to sit at the bar that's right here in the main menu. Just let me sit down. Let me pop a squat. I just need to feel like there's something more meaningful that I'm putting my time and energy towards, other than just trying to prove that I'm the sweatiest player in PvP when it comes to an extraction looter shooter. Do not make me talk about Vigor and the shelter system. I have put far too much energy into talking about Vigor and the shelter system way too much in the past, and I just don't think that I have the energy to talk about it anymore. I don't know how it's the only thing they did right, and still somehow they've... Okay, so Vigor is a stupid ass, old ass extraction looter shooter from 2018, and it's still somehow around. I don't know why, but the shelter system pretty much goes like this. Okay, so it's the same formula you should expect from an extraction looter shooter, right? As you progress through matches and you get your loot and resources and bleh, you put it into the stuff. As you put it into the stuff, it makes it easier for you to survive crafting weapons, armor, yada yada, right? So not only do you get the standard rewards, but you actually get to see full on the progression that you've made in the game, because you go from a dilapidated shack to an actually nice, relatively cozy home that you can be proud of. And this actually changes each time and stays for when you log in. So every time you log in, you can see how far you've made it, your progression, and it's actually really fun if you see like another streamer or your friend log in. You can make fun of them for not having a max shelter or something like that. And it's little stuff like this, because you can actually walk around this area and, you know, admire the fruits of your labor. In essence, it kind of took the lobby and made it its own unique experience because it also progresses with your character. Arc Raiders does so good with like their atmosphere and their enemies, like all the random arc bosses and mini bosses and shit. How is there not already some type of like separate game mode that helps them shine further? I like to picture something like a Destiny style raid where we actually have to use our upgraded gear and shields and have a maxed out skill tree to even be able to complete it. I don't know, give me some type of survival mode against the arcs that gets progressively harder. Yes, like zombies, I don't care. Just give me something that puts meaning into grinding out the skill tree and getting all my workshops done that doesn't just boil down to, hey, I got a new skin that I'm not gonna wear because I like my other one better. Do you get what I'm saying? Or am I just going about this a weird way because I haven't made like videos in a while? I'm just trying to say in like the nicest way possible that once the glitter and shine of Arc Raiders is kind of worn off, it just seems like so far the game has turned out a little bit different than we were expecting. In the beginning, this game was hailed community-wise for being a super wholesome experience. It was really easy to find some friendly faces who are questing or just working towards a common goal, same as you. But now that the quests have run dry, more and more people are left wondering what to do next, and that leaves them with filling the gap with murder. Don't look at me like that. You know what I'm saying. Everybody's bloodthirsty now. They got done with the quests and got used to the game and the mechanics, and now they want every piece of your butt cheeks. And I mean, sure, of course you can still find friendly faces, just like in every other game. But now the majority of people topside either just want a good gunfight or they want to drag your loot to hell with them. And yeah, at this point, I get it. Variety is the spice of life, and as it is now, Arc Raiders has a lot of things to do, but it doesn't have much to work towards in the grand scheme of things. I feel like I could yap about this for hours and talk nuances and such, but this is a YouTube video, and if you want me to reply back, it's in the comments. But hey, yeah, if you do want to talk more about it, I stream all the time on Twitch, like 5 nights a week, 9 p.m. Eastern-ish. You can come hang out with me. We can talk about it. Also, I'm just getting back into making content here. So if you wanted to like click my buttons and help me out, please click my buttons. But what else do you want me to say? Like and subscribe or more or something. Foxy out.